Yeah, I mean, the awareness of neurodiversity is increasing online. When in LinkedIn, you can see lots of it. Social media, there's lots on TikTok and Twitter and things like that around it. And fundamentally, what it's doing is people are reflecting and they're listening to these stories. I've done awareness sessions before, and they will say there'll be like 10 or 15 people in that session, and always somebody at the end of the session will come up to me and say, "Your story is my story. I recognise that within me."
Yeah.
And I've only just realised that myself after all these years. So people are hearing more about it, and they're recognising different strengths that we're talking about that neurodiversity has, but they're also recognising the challenges that may have. You don't know you're neurodivergent until you start exploring it yourself, because my coping mechanisms over the years, before I realised what they were, before I went through my own coaching, I just thought that was normal. But actually,
because that's your normal.
That is my normal. But once you start realising that actually I do things slightly different to others and I think differently slightly to others, then you start recognising that actually what I do, that the person who may be neurotypical next to me doesn't do. But there's things that neurotypical do that I wouldn't do. So everybody's completely unique in their own way, whether you're neurodivergent or neurotypical, but you start to realise and recognise patterns and start recognising your own coping mechanisms that actually have built these strengths within yourself over the years that you don't even realise that you've built.